a full functioning bathroom now. Pretty awesome. So here's our setup. That's the propane hot water tank, and we're going to connect it to this propane tank here, which also runs our oven. And then we'll get it. We have another one. We just have to get it filled, so we'll have a backup one.
Sit. Sit. Good boy.
And there is the water tank. The lines are run down here and over to the well. We've got a new hose. This has a bag on it because it's supposed to rain, so we're just trying to keep the pipes there dry until we build something. What we're going to do is we're going to do a cement slab right here on the floor, and then we're going to build some walls like up to the window, and then do a half slanted roof, so covering that in and insulating it so the pipe down there never freezes, bringing the water up. And so none of these freeze. There'll be a little vent from inside the house to get heat from inside the house. And this propane also gives off a lot of heat, the propane heater. So it'll produce enough heat, and then the heat coming from the house with the vent that we'll have in this area and all the insulation and the cement poured floor will keep all of our lines and stuff out here from freezing. And then the propane tank will come on the outside of that little building we're gonna build. So this is the first time I'm doing dishes with my own hot water. Usually if I want to use warm water for dishes, I have to boil it first. I have it pouring out of my sink, and it is hot, and I love it. So exciting. Here's the system outside working. We really need to upgrade our solar now for it, because you have to have power to run the vent here to get the propane. So the generator's on right now until we upgrade our solar, but I'll let you hear it. That's the vent up here. So we kept the system outside, and we are going to build, like I've said before, we're going to put a pad on the floor. And then we're going to cover this, insulate the walls, and a small roof, like a slanted roof over this system, so it's out of the weather, and insulated over the pipe down here so nothing freezes. And we're able to just run the little Jenny over here, which is super cheap on gas. So that's awesome. We just run it and fill the water up and get the hot water going. We will upgrade our system. It's just, you know, gotta wait till payday. What an absolutely glorious feeling. Filling the bathtub, having our first bubble bath. Oh, well, I guess Jeremy had one last night. Our bubble bath here at Mapleberry Farm. In the bathtub that we picked out, brought into the house, set up ourselves. In the house that we built from the ground up. Took just over a year after we moved here, but we have running water, running hot water. We're having a bath. So very exciting. So where we had the leak, a few people had suggested that we use something like a sealant underneath here where it connects the new floor with the old floor into the house. And that was a great idea that we just didn't think about, because you know, when you're building and you're building alone and you haven't done it in a while, you sometimes forget simple things. So I went into the local Home Hardware today and bought some of this. He said it was good because it's clear and it'll rip up after. Like once we get the walls, the roof and everything on, we're going to want to rip up some of this wall over on this side. We're probably going to take out that wall, like maybe not till next year, that wall in this door. So I don't want to have a big thing of like white caulking that you're going to see through the floors or whatever right there when I rip it up. So he said this will rip up. It'll do the trick for now. And then whenever we want, we can just peel it off So we've gone through and put it along here. We can't get it underneath where the door is, so we've got the sandbags along here and then the caulking all along there. And we'll just do this side over here. And hopefully that'll be good enough until we can get the roof on. It may take a couple weeks because we're waiting for all the parts to come in, all the metal and the trusses. Then we got to get all the wood, and Jeremy needs to be feeling good enough because, like, you know, we've said previously, it's just the two of us doing it. So hopefully we'll have it done in a few weeks, the roof on it, but if not, at least this should hold up all the rain that we get here in New Brunswick. This should certainly help so it doesn't flood inside anymore.